Yeah, Joe's abusive towards me, and if he's not willing or refuses to truly acknowledge that, then it's game over. Not just me leaving, but the end of our friendship. Of course, it's not all the time. It rarely is. It's not the point. Things he does, the power he has over me, and he knows he has that power. What exactly started this? I was in a pissy mood, but and Tuesday, when I said to him, it was after 10 o'clock again, get down here, and I remember I had come upstairs thinking there's nothing I did wrong, there's nothing he could possibly help. But unfortunately for me, I missed the front door, which set him off, and then he's going to go on a rampage against me. He has no right to talk to me like that anyway. I don't think there's too many people who would say that he does, just because I'm living here for free where he pays the mortgage and whatnot. It's abuse, but it's more than that. And again, of course, it's not all the time. It wasn't all the time with my father. Stuff built up in his head, and it was about once a month. And the other times he was nice to me the rest of the month. But meanwhile, I'm a nervous wreck like I am here, not knowing if I've done something wrong that's going to set him off. And then he'll say, I'm not a dictator, I'm nothing like that. Proof that I am justified in my feelings that I'm going to do something to set you off is get down here right now and clean up by that door. See? Case closed. He can't deny it. It's what he did. But he didn't just do that. Then he went on a rampage against me about the kitchen the day before, where again, it couldn't have been any major messes because I'm very cognizant of that. Whatever it was, he was seeking out. He was mad that he had to work 14 hours, and the messes he was referring to could have easily been his, because he's the one, again, who's always in a hurry. And I know that he leaves messes, which I pay the mortgage here, I have a right to leave messes. Of course you do, Joe. Of course you do. And if you weren't abusive towards me, and I would have a right to unintentionally, okay? I'm trying so hard, and to be trying so hard, and to know you're trying so hard, to even be cleaning up his messes, because he's the one that works and whatever. And I'll see things on the floor that were from him, and I know they're from him because I haven't even eaten for the day. I don't even eat my meals until 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So, and then I have to, when I'm crying and saying I do, and it's not good enough. The flashbacks I am having, like, my supposed good friend. You don't invite someone to live with you and then hold it over their head if they're not perfect. And if you get mad at something they say, or if they assume something about you or whatever. He flew into a rage against me because I foolishly thought that when he wanted to set up the water system that I bought years ago, that it meant that he wasn't going to let me drink the nice, whatever, the spring water that comes in the thing, okay? Yeah, that was stupid of me to think, Joe. But even if I think that, it doesn't warrant you flying into a rage. You know? People think stupid things sometimes. Verbal rage. So reminiscent. Can you imagine how I felt Tuesday night when I'm in like here and I'd avoided Joe all day, and then I said that to him. I said, I didn't even talk to you, T. I didn't even do anything. He's like, good. Don't talk to me for a week. 1 week from now you can talk to me. And then he thinks I'm going downstairs to finally go on his computer, which I would never do. Okay? I would never do that when you've just screamed at me. I just want to get away from you. And then he runs downstairs like I'm going to go on his computer rather than vacuum like he had just screamed at me from downstairs to do. He actually did that, followed me down. You're not going on my computer. And I'm still on. Oh my God, Joe, I'm just going to get the fucking vacuum. There are multiple reasons I would not be jumping on a computer right now. I don't want to be anywhere near you. Plus, it's after 10 o'clock and Omar can't cry at night. I'm not going to go near your computer. I'm just going to get the fucking vacuum. After you just viciously screamed at me from downstairs to get down there and clean up that mess by the door right now. And then that wasn't even enough. You're going to go on a rampage against me about the state of the kitchen the day before, which I didn't even eat the day before. Barely. I don't even know what he's referring. Again, could easily be his mess that he doesn't know he made. Okay? When you're in a hurry and you're busting your ass working, you're going to miss things you drop on the floor that I definitely see, that I know were not from me and that I clean up. But Monday, I didn't have a chance to do anything. You know? I was going through my own hell. You never care about my hell. To you, it's just drama. And again, it's okay for me not to care about my hell I'm going through and to label it and lump it as drama. But it's not okay to not cut me some slack if I'm not behaving like you think I should behave when I'm going through absolute hell. That lasted all day long. And then, of course, couldn't even be over after midnight when I think at least the day's over and I'm winding down and relaxing. Because you decide to offer me your computer, you're so nice, and you don't know the day of hell I've gone through, and how dare I have the nerve to snap at you. How dare I? And then he goes off on a rampage against me. The way he behaves, you would think I'm like constantly leaving like disgusting dirty dishes in the sink or on the stove or any number of things, which I'm not doing. Again, if I don't even know that I've done what you're accusing me of doing, then that's like a dog peeing on the rug. That you yell at them, but they don't know what they did. They might know as they're doing it, but if it's after the fact, if it's more than 24 hours later that you're yelling at me and I have no idea what you're talking about, and then you're gonna actually lie and say you don't clean. You don't clean. You leave messes all the time, and I'm like, oh my God, I've been cleaning up your messes. I've been cleaning. Well, it's not good enough. But that's my friend. That's supposed to be my best friend, right? Who loves me. Right. Yeah.